Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast, hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, saying hi, how do you do? What is happening? What's going on with you? Blessings, blessings, and more blessings. I speak unto you. For those who will be live, yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. For those who will hashtag and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on. I could appreciate that. And then for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl, let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. All right, all right, all right. Um, so this starting off this week, we want to talk about this notion of loving life. Of loving life. You know, it's so important for us to love that which we want to get the most out of it, right? If it's something that we want to um be appreciative of, something that we want to grow, to expand, something that we want to increase, something that we want to be blessed by, we gotta love it. Like we've gotta express love, experience love. We've gotta um um nurture it, encourage it, uh, express gratitude for it, because if it's something that you want to benefit from and you don't love it, like you begrown it, you despise it, you. Good morning, Virginia from Virginia. Happy Monday to you. You know, if you don't, then what does that mean, right? Hey, Erica. Good morning, honey bun. Good morning. What does that mean if we don't? So it's so important for us to love that which we want, that which is ours. Like it's your life. We get one of them on this, you know, we get one of them in this life experience. So we got to love it. Like loving our life helps us to make the most out of it. Loving our life helps us to get the most out of it. Loving our life allows us um, to have to unlock the benefits more than not. Hey, Brian, good morning, sis. I love you right back. Right? It allows us to maximize it. Just think about it. If it's something that you don't love, that you know, continually have a problem with, it's not going to give you its best. It's not going to show up in the best possible way. It's not going to provide for you everything that it has to provide for you. Not if you bemoaning it or if you're murmuring, complaining, right? It's just not going to. Why would it give you its best if you keep or fail to acknowledge and appreciate that you do have it, right? That you do have it, that it is a benefit. Why would it give you its best? And so I invite us to make sure we love our life, that we love our life. Because without that, where would we be? Right? Where would we be if we fail to love this life that we are blessed to live? Where would we be? So, um, how do you do that? Take some time and really I recommend daily. All it has to be is a couple of moments. It don't have to be anything long and drawn out. But literally take some time every day to just stop and consider the life that you get to live and experience gratitude. Bring gratitude into that morning where you're just really expressing how appreciative you are to be alive, how appreciative you are for your breath, how appreciative you are for your mind, how appreciative you are for your creation, for your birthing, for your being, for your belonging, right? Just really expressing your appreciation of life in general. Now, all of us in life would love for some things to change. So I'm not talking about that. That's all good, right? All of us would love to, excuse me, have some things that are different in our life. And that's just a part of it. There will always be things in life that isn't working, right? That's just not working for us. And so we would like for those things to be different. And that's okay. Hey, Ray Price, good morning. Thank you for your prayers. Right? We would all prefer that. And it's okay to prefer that. But while you have a preference, it is so important for it not to be for that absence of that presence to not be a stumbling block. Do you know? For you to not murmur and complain about not having a particular thing, because that just brings in more negative energy. So it's important for you to find ways of appreciation, ways of acknowledging what you do have, ways of leaning into that which is a blessing to you. Right? It's so important to be able to do that kind of thing, because failing to do that kind of a thing is, I don't want to say, it's just going to really set you up for just not appreciating the life that, do you know, waking up each day is a privilege. Waking up every day is a privilege. Like, we are privileged. We are blessed to wake up each day. We really are. To give to ourselves every possibility. And that's another thing. Like, when we appreciate something, we tend to it. When we appreciate something, we spend time with it. When we appreciate something, we speak kindly to it, right? When we are grateful, hey, cousin, we did make the wake up list. I love you back, right? So when we have a great appreciation for things, we make sure that those things, those beings are aware we express the appreciation. So what would it be like to express appreciation for the life that you're living right now? What would that look like for you? Like, and does your expression, is it known? Do other people know that you appreciate your life? Is there an outward expression or an inner experience? Do you know? So it's so important to be able to practice a wonderful appreciation for life. And then, to make it a part of your daily routines, right? To make that a part of your daily routines where you are practicing this appreciation for this particular life, Loving life. What does that mean for you? To love your life. What's your evidence for loving your life? Do you know? Do you only see what's wrong and what's not working, or mostly see what's wrong, what's not working, what hasn't happened, what's not going to happen? If you do, I'm going to invite you back to the table, beloved. Come on back to the table so that we can love our lives, so that we can value our lives, so that we can appreciate our lives. Come on back to the table, right? That's so important to be able to do that. Come on back so that you can, and then, make sure that you are around other people, around other situations that promote you loving your life. Like, you don't want to be with somebody and get into a murmuring, a complaining session where you murmur and complain about your life and they murmur and complain about their life, and it just goes on and on and on, and you're agreeing with misery. That's a no for me. That's a no for me. I'm going to use up every bit of life that I have. I'm going to be present for every bit of it. I'm going to love every moment that I get to have a fantastic time. I am going to, because what sense does it make not to? It does not make sense. To not love life, it does not make sense. To not show up for life, it does not make sense. To murmur and complain about the life that you have, it just does not make sense. So we're not doing that, right? So we are not going to have a problem with our life because it don't make sense to do so, right? Because it doesn't make sense to have a problem with life. So let's not do that, right? Let's not have a problem. Let's love every bit of it. Let's get every ounce of juice out of it that we can get. Let's be kind to ourselves. Let's be considerate of ourselves. Let's make sure that we pour into this life of ours, because we get one shot, right? I think it's in the movie Hamilton where he says, I'm not throwing away my shot. Not throwing away my shot, right? One shot. Going to maximize our shots, which represent our lives. We are going to maximize. I am maximizing this shot of mine, this shot to live on the earth, to move on the earth, this shot of being in the many roles that I'm blessed to be in. I'm not throwing away my shot. All right, beloved, I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you know what we did. We forfeited. We relinquished. You and I gave up the right to not be amazing. You are absolutely, unequivocally, without a doubt, amazing. So we're at the top of the hour. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.